everybody, and welcome back to Branson, Missouri. This is my Cooking Nooks Fed Up. I'm Christine Beaton, and welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay, we have this show, we have next week, and we have one more show for this first season. So we want you to stick with us and get through the season because it's been fun and it's been fabulous, and we're not done yet. Okay, let's talk about the menu today. I'm going to be making some 3-ingredient cookies. What I mean by 3-ingredient is the batter's 3 ingredients, and then we're going to add some pretty Christmas stuff to it. We've got an Italian turkey bake. Turkey meaning ground turkey bake with noodles. It's going to be awesome. I baked some homemade bread, and we have some delicious raspberry tea today with frozen raspberries in it and some lime. So let's get started. How's everybody doing? Hey, I hope you're doing well, and remember, everybody that tunes in today and next week automatically goes into a drawing for some great prizes that we're giving away, kind of a Merry Christmas, and thank you for being with us. So everybody, Elizabeth, that comes on today, just put their names down. Let's do a shout out to them, and then we'll put them in a drawing, and on the 23rd is when we'll have the drawing for some great prizes. Okay, let's make some cookies. All right, so 3 ingredients, okay? I'm going to use some white cake mix this week. I've done these with the chocolate cake mix and M&M's, but this is Christmas and I want it white and fluffy and snowy looking. So we're using white cake mix. It's a 1/2 cup of oil. I use canola oil, you guys know that. And we're going to do 2 eggs. There we go. This is a very, very easy, really easy recipe for making delicious cookies. The cookies actually turn out to be, just the texture's perfect. It's just a perfect cookie. And so if you are like at the last minute, you need to make some cookies for church or the kids' school or whatever it is, just grab here's the thing, is when cake mixes go on sale, I just stock up so that you have them in your pantry. And then when you need a quick and easy dessert, you just take it out, you add 2 ingredients to the cake mix, and you've got cookies ready to go. All right, so I want to know how everybody's doing out there today. We hope you're doing well and staying well. You know, we've got so much stuff going on in this world, and I hear people say, well, thank God that 2020 is almost over, and I concur. I think that's absolutely true. But you know, we're going into 2021. We have big hopes and dreams, and we hope that everything that they come up with some kind of a vaccine, which I guess they have, and if not a vaccine, a cure for COVID, because a lot of people are being very affected by it. A very, very close family friend. I won't go into it because I don't have permission yet from her to say anything, so I'm not going to do that. But very close. COVID has hit their home, and it's very, 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 very sad. And my own mom, has been very ill for weeks. She's been sick. A lot of people, I'm talking about it because a lot of people have asked about Mom. And yesterday, my sister brought her back to the doctor, and the doctor's saying, look, it's gone on long enough. You've got, even though she's been tested twice for COVID, both times they came out negative. He's saying, no, this is what you have. This is what we're treating. And so he's actually literally treating her for COVID right now. And she's been really, really sick. Now, mind you, Mom's 81 years old. And so, you know, definitely in that high-risk category. And so we would like everybody out there to send well wishes and prayers to Mom to have her get better. She's on a heavy, heavy-duty medication thing right now, a regimen, and so let's just hope and pray that she gets better. She's actually watching with us right now. Hi, Mom. She's out there. She's watching. I'm just telling everybody about you, Mom, and letting them know that you've been pretty sick, and this has really kind of, you know, made her very weak, and, you know, she's been through it. She's been through it. So for everybody out there affected by COVID, which really that means the entire population of the earth. Somehow, some way, we've all been affected by COVID. And so we need to, as much as people complain about masks and I don't want masks and blah, 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 you know what, just do it, because right now it's the only thing that we know that might slow this thing down. So stop complaining about it and just wear the masks, please. Last week I went into a very famous store with a W, as everybody knows. I'm not going to just throw that out there. And there was a man that was not, he was 2 people ahead of me, and he was not wearing a mask. And of course, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to cause a ruckus in the store. I wanted to, but I didn't. And I said to the lady, now mind you, this lady was an older lady, and she's at the register, and she and I got to talking. Very nice lady, very sweet lady. Tells me that she's 78 years old. This was a beautiful, she must have been absolutely a knockout in her younger days, because she was a 78-year-old woman, still working. And so we were talking, and she said that, you know, she, this COVID thing, she said, I said to her, doesn't the store mandate and you know, that people have to wear masks? She said that they can't. She said, as a matter of fact, she was telling me that she brought masks when the city, hello, Emily's here, when the city of Branson mandated masks, she just started to bring some to work for people that didn't have masks, and she got in trouble for offering masks. And they said, you can't do that. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, the point is that COVID is hitting home. We're all somehow being affected by COVID. Just wear the darn masks, because that's all we know right now. That's all we have to guard us against this horrible, horrific virus. That's my preaching for today. Anyway, Mom is out there, and hopefully this medicine that the doctor put her on yesterday is going to help her. And, you know, for people like Mom and stuff, just do your due diligence to help everybody, help mankind, and let's put the masks on. So hello, Mom, and I'm glad you're up and around and watching. All right, I've got my 3-ingredient sugar cookies going in the oven. I'm gonna put them in here for probably, let's do about 14 minutes on those, okay?
So Mima said, looking great, Christine, pretty shirt, thank my friends.
Thank you. Okay, 14 minutes on the cookies. We'll check them. I'll actually have Emily check cookies in a little bit. All right, so I've got water boiling, and you're probably saying what for? Because I'm going to put noodles, egg noodles. These are the wide egg noodles, guys. This is 12 ounces of egg noodles going in, okay? And when this is on about 7, that should be, the egg noodles should be done. Always remember when you're putting any kind of a pasta, egg noodle, whatever, stir it for the first 60 seconds in the pot. And I'm also going to turn that down to 9. And because then the starch doesn't let the noodles stick together. Okay, it's a great trick. It's in my cookbook, by the way. One of my #1 tips that I give in the kitchen is to stir the pasta, whatever it is, in the pot for at least 60 seconds. And then all that sticking, when you come out and you have one big clump of spaghetti or noodles or whatever, it won't happen. It's kind of a crazy trick, but it works.
Buy the cookbook.
Buy the cookbook, yes. We'll tell you about the cookbook in a little while. For those of you who don't know about it, we'll tell you about that, because we still have some cookbooks to get out there. We've had lots of people ordering. I've sent out several this week. We had a huge rush of cookbooks when I first got them, and we're still sending. So you really do have time to get in on the deal that we have right now. So while I am thinking about it and talking about it, okay, I'm going to let these cook for 7 minutes. Okay. So I have a special on the cookbook right now. So it was $18. Right now I'm doing, thank you, I'm doing $15. And with that, you get a My Cooking Nook magnet, which is right here, a cute little wooden magnet. And I sign it for you. So there you go for $15. Now shipping and handling is different. Most of the shipping and handling is anywhere from $2.50 to $3. So you'll be charged for that. But if you want it, you just go to the website that you can tell them about.
The website is www.mcnfedup.biz. That's MCN for My Cooking Nook, fedup.biz. And there is so much great stuff on that website. You will find all of the menus from all now 46 episodes. And
Wow.
I think a couple more coming up. So there's, there are links to other sites that we have. There is information on Meniere's disease. There is the cookbook ordering page, the cookbook store.
Store page.
Yes. So lots of great information out there. We want you to go visit that website.
Okay. We're going to start on the star of the show, which is the casserole. So if this is an Italian turkey, meaning ground turkey, noodle casserole, okay? And it's got some really neat stuff in it. I'm very excited about this casserole. It's also very, very simple to make. So we're going to heat the pan. Always heat your pan first, then put your oil, okay? We're going to cook up the veggies. We're going to saute the veggies. Then I'm going to add the meat, and then I'm going to bump all these delicious layers. Then we're going to throw them in my baking pan. I've got a pretty big, right here, Chris, we've got a pretty big baking pan that's already greased, okay? And then we're going to bake it. Now, because everything is cooked, it doesn't have to bake for a long time. As a matter of fact, if the cookies are done by the time I get this all ready to go in the oven, I'm just going to broil the top. I just want to crisp up the top because everything in it's going to be cooked. If you want to, really let it cook and be bubbly and all that stuff, you can. But for the sake of fast, easy, and delicious, we may just broil it. I don't know. We'll see how things are going. So right now, all I'm doing is heating up my pan. You heat the pan, then you put your oil, and then you saute, okay? That's the right step. Okay, it's getting warm. So how is everybody doing out there today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying well. A little bit more. About 2 tablespoons of oil, canola oil. Now, see, that's already kind of heated up. So you get the pan and then the oil. Give that a second, heat up. Then we're going to put that in. Stir up your noodles. We got cookies going already. This is going to be a pretty quick and easy meal, guys. That's what I'm all about. Getting you out of the kitchen with fast, easy, delicious recipes. Now, in the cookbook, I have over 60 recipes. 60. 54, I think, are mine. And then my daughters, all 3 of my daughters, and my mom and my sister have contributed some recipes. I think my mom has 2 in there. Elizabeth kind of has 2, right? You have the Alfredo. I mean, it's your recipe, but I use it. The Alfredo recipe, which is a 4-ingredient Alfredo sauce, which is absolutely to die for. And then she's also got her Mexican lasagna, which is delicious. You guys out there who have watched know that I love Mexican food, so the Mexican lasagna is one of my favorites. It's up there on the top of my list. Okay, let's put sizzle. Woohoo! I love it. I love it. Okay, here we go. All right. I love, that sound, and now the smell. The smell is coming. The smell. It's amazing. Okay, just look in there, if you will. We're going to saute those veggies. Okay? And I want the vegetables pretty translucent, because, I mean, everything, I want it done, really, by the time it even goes in the oven. The oven is basically to kind of brown the top and kind of bubble it up a little bit, but it's all going to be cooked, okay? So I'm going to let this saute a minute. Of course, I'm going to add my seasoning and stuff. I've got 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, okay? And then we're going to add kind of a couple of surprises, at least one surprise, okay? Something that I don't usually put in casseroles and stuff, but actually it works really, really, really well. All right, look at this. Doesn't that look and smell amazing already? Oh my gosh, it doesn't take long. the food to just start smelling and looking good. Anyway, when the onions get translucent, I'm going to throw in my ground beef so that these will continue to cook. Okay? And then the ground beef will cook, ground turkey will cook, and yes, obviously you can use ground beef too, but I use my ground turkey. I try to substitute the ground turkey for anything and everything that you can make with ground beef. I do ground turkey. And it works out perfectly. All right. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to add a little bit of my garlic salt. It's mostly garlic powder with salt, with parsley, okay? And it's
a sea salt base too,
yeah,
for the salt that's in it.
Base, right. And it's just an amazing ingredient that I use in everything. And it's just, because I can't have salt, it's just salted enough. But the garlic in it and the mixture of the three things just make it a perfect accent to all of your food, all of it. I don't care what you use. If you use garlic in anything, or salt or pepper or whatever, you can use the garlic. The California blend is the one that's got the parsley in it. Okay. Okay. Now not the carrot. I always say that. You are onions. I know. I apologize. Okay. So the onions. Let me see what we're doing on time over here. These are just about done. Wow, look at that. I'm going to do that for about another 30 seconds. I'm already going to shut the noodles up. The noodles do not take long at all, folks. Okay, I'm going to push this aside, and I'm going to get the ground turkey in here, and then I'm going to strain the noodles. Okay, again, 1.5 pounds, because I have a pretty good-sized casserole baking dish, and so I want it pretty hearty and feed a whole family. So there you go. I'm going to let that sit in there a minute, and I'm going to strain this.
Mary Halsey just joined us.
Hello, Mary Halsey. How are you, dear? I guess you're home safe, huh? I don't know where you were, but I'm glad you're home safe. Okay, let's get these noodles drained. Remember, guys, when you're trying to work in the kitchen and you need to get done fast, prep work. Do it prior. Just give yourself that little bit of time to sit and slice and dice and whatever you need to do so that you're off your feet, okay? Let's check cookies. Ooh, actually they're looking great. How much time is that? Emily, come check the cookies for me. They look brown on the bottom. I don't want them burned by any means. I'm going to move over so Emily can, you guys all know my daughter Emily.
Hello.
And Elizabeth is here, she's over there. My daughters always come and help. You guys don't get to see my daughter Ashley a lot because the time that we're doing our show here, she's performing on the Branson, the Showboat Bell. What is it? What is the actual name?
Showboat Branson
Branson Bell. Right here, you can show them that. The Showboat Branson Bell. And about the time that we're doing our show, Ashley's halfway through, I think. She has a noon show, and then she does a 4.
They're very soft and white, but the bottoms look brown.
Okay,
so
they're fine, because they will, as they cool off.
Yeah. Okay.
So right there, I've got that over there.
Oh,
if you'll
good.
take them up, and then if you'll finish the batter up with that, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, guys, all I'm doing is browning my meat. The veggies are in here. That's all I want going on right now is browning that meat. Once the meat is brown, we're going to add. We're going to do a whole bunch of layers. Let them see that. Walter.
Hello to Walter Gilbert.
Hello, Walter.
Thank you, Mary Halsey, for sharing. We appreciate that.
So Walter,
We have Michelle
what's for
Faulkner.
lunch? Walter's asking what's for lunch. Okay, Walter, this is an Italian turkey, meaning ground turkey, noodle casserole or noodle bake, whatever you want to call it. It is absolutely delicious. It's hearty. It's great for this kind of weather where it's nice and cold and you need you need something that warms you from the inside out. This is a great casserole for that. Besides the fact that everything you need is in it. You got your meat, you got your veggies, you're gonna have tomatoes, you're gonna have the surprise, you're gonna have mozzarella cheese. So it's just a great dish. We're gonna put it in our casserole and we're gonna brown it, and it's just gonna be a delicious meal. Last night I baked a loaf of bread because I wanted nice fresh bread. And trust me, it's hard to go to sleep when you're smelling bread. It was like my senses was actually keeping me awake because the bread smelled so good through the house. I was like, oh my gosh. It was great. So we're going to have fresh bread today. And then we've got cookies, and I'm going to decorate them for Christmas. I also have a raspberry lime drink today. Brewed with actual raspberry tea, and I've got lime in it. And then if a little trick that I have, and it's in the cookbook also, is that if you use frozen fruit for your ice, or in addition to your ice, it changes the flavor of your whole drink for the better. So I've got frozen raspberries in the glasses too.
Victoria just joined us.
Who did?
She said, Victoria.
Hello, Victoria.
And she said, bread.
Bread, yes. So your bread was a hit, huh, Vicki?
I'm sure it was. It looked great.
It looked delicious. It really did. All right, coming in. All right, now I'm going to add my seasoning. So
You didn't put anything on top of these, did you? Like sprinkles?
no,
nothing
nothing
yet?
yet,
Okay.
nothing yet. Okay, I'm putting in about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I want that flavor throughout. I am going to put parsley. Parsley normally doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, but for some reason I can taste a difference when I use parsley and when I don't. I'm also putting in about a tablespoon of parsley. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more of my garlic salt blend because I have all that meat in there. That, my friends, is all the seasoning that I'm going to be doing. That's it. That is it. And I'm going to put this back on for the cookies, so I don't forget the cookies in the oven. You know, you get cooking other things and you forget. I don't know about you guys, but I do.
So Vicki said yes. She's planning on doing more this weekend. Randy
Good.
has requested it.
That's awesome, and this girl's making it from scratch. She didn't cheat with a bread machine. Although there's nothing wrong with the bread machine. Man, I'll tell you what, those bread machines are like a godsend in the kitchen because, you know, you do have to prove the bread. There's a lot of processes to making a yeast bread, and you don't have to do anything but put all the ingredients in your bread machine and turn it on and it does what it's got to do. It's pretty awesome. Okay.
Nice to be able to turn it on and walk away.
Yes. So I'm going to bring my noodles back over. This is 12 ounces, guys, of the extra wide egg noodles. You can use pasta if you want, just regular pasta instead of the egg noodles. But I did a little twist on things. I will tell you that in all this time that I've been doing this show, this is number 46, I've never done the same recipe twice. So I want you to know that because I'm very proud of that.
So Vicki
And-
said
yes.
it seems like it would be a lot easier.
The bread machine? Yes. To me it is. I've done bread from scratch, and it's a lot of work. And you don't have to worry about it rising, and you know, none of that. Sometimes with a yeast bread, you have to make it rise and then punch it down, and then it rises again, and it's like, no thanks. Bread machine does it. It does it all. It does it all, and it comes out perfectly. And you can do 1.5 pound loaves, 2 pound loaves. There's all different recipes. I mean, it's one of those things that everybody, especially you, Vicki, that you like doing bread, you should have it in your kitchen. Okay, here we go. Look, my ground beef, my ground turkey, excuse me, is done. Okay, I'm going to turn this down now, and I'm going to add, this is a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Okay, you know what, I'm going to go with 3 ounces of it, because tomato paste kind of goes a long way. So let's just we're going to do 3 ounces of it. I'll save that, don't throw that away, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, later and save that. Okay? And I want to use this drink. Okay. All right, so let's get this tomato sauce in there.
Mary Halsey says, that's awesome. No two shows the same.
No
and they
two
are
shows
not. You're
the
correct.
same.
Thank you, Mary.
Every single recipe has been different. Every one. And guess what? When we come back next season, which will be in January, we'll have all new recipes.
So let's do this. You were talking about coming back next season
Yes.
in January.
Yes.
We do have a couple of weeks worth of shows left.
Yes.
Tell them again about what you're doing as far as
Okay.
the giveaways and stuff. We've got people on that want to know.
Okay, so what we're doing is, if you are watching today, if you are on with us right now, my daughters are going to write down everybody that's watching, okay? So if you know people that aren't watching, call them and tell them to get on right now and watch, because everybody is going to be entered in the drawing that we're having on our final show, which is our Christmas bash, okay? Our Christmas giveaway bash. Yes.
Everybody on right now,
Yeah.
if they could write like a I'm here or something so we can see. who's
Okay.
On in real time.
Okay, so what the girls are saying, if right now, if you are on, just write a little note on the feed saying, hello, I'm here, or whatever. We'll get your name in on the drawing. The drawing will be the 23rd of December, so that's 2 Wednesdays from now. And I'm giving away, I've made homemade, handmade pot holders, and I'm going to give away a cookbook, and we've got stuff that we're going to be giving away. So we want you guys to win. We want you guys to be in the drawing. So again, if you are out there and you want us to know you're out there, please just say, hello, I'm here, and the girls will write your name down. Okay, now I am putting in, just so you guys have measurements, a 14.5 ounce can of just diced tomatoes. Okay, diced tomatoes. Save your can, and I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, look how beautiful this is looking, guys. Look how beautiful. It's actually Christmassy. Green, red, it's beautiful. Okay, the can that you just dumped that out of, use that. Fill it up with water, the whole can. Get all the tomato stuff that's left in the can, okay? Dump it in, full can, full can. It looks loose, but then when you start putting the noodles and everything in, it's going to be perfect. I may, depending on, I'll see here in a minute, I may actually add a little bit more water because you really have to have a lot of liquid to kind of absorb the noodles that are going in this also, okay? That is a look at that.
Does look
That's
great.
beautiful. That is
And you're
beautiful.
right, quite Christmassy
It's
looking.
quite Christmassy looking. Hey, next week what I'm going to be cooking is a Christmas breakfast. So when we all wake up Christmas morning to open gifts and everything, I know I always make like
Now
muffins
you're
and stuff
talking
like that.
my
I know, right up
language.
your alley. You love breakfast. So we're going to be doing a whole Christmas breakfast spread next week. You don't want to miss that, that's for sure.
So just,
Okay.
it's showing that there are several people on watching right now.
Yes.
We've only gotten about 5 responses.
Okay?
So if you're on, please make sure you say hi so we can write you down.
Can you go let the girls
If you're
talk about
on,
that
yes,
for a
we'll
minute?
let Emily tell you if you're on.
Emily,
We want you to
please just
comment.
explain what we're doing.
Okay, so they're just, we're writing down who's on with us right now, currently, so that, oh, there's another, so that we can get you in the drawing for the cookbook and all the goodies. So, if you could just shoot on the message here, just in the feed on the little line, just say hello or I'm here or something, so that we can get your name written down and into the drawing. Because right now there's several people watching, and we only have a few that have said hello so far, but we want to make sure it's current. So say hi so we can get you down.
And please feel free to tag your friends, share the show, get them
we
on
just want
board with
everybody-
us.
Just bring them
Do
on
we have
board.
a way
Just
for
bring them on
those
board.
for those that are not able to watch live at this time that go back and watch the YouTube episode later?
If they drop me a note that they've watched the show,
Mm-hmm.
even later on YouTube, and just say, I watched the show today, or whatever, yes, we will put them in. This is just for anybody that comes into the show, that watches the show. And I know a lot of people are at work. We always have people say, I had to watch you later on because I'm at work and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. So if you watch this show tonight, because Chris will have it on YouTube later on, if you watch this particular episode, which is number 46 tonight, and write, I watched it, or, you know, I'm here, or whatever, then you too will be put in the drawing, because that will count as you watched the show today, okay? So there you go.
We have some comments. Mabel Martian is with us, and she
Hello,
says she
Mabel.
loves her book. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
She
know
loved
you
the cookbook.
ordered one.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hey, tell people about the cookbook. There's still time to get in. You've got today and tomorrow to get in on the $15 deal where you get the magnet and a signature, and you get a $3 discount. I did a very short, I think it was like 1 week long of a discount. So that people can get the book, and you can still get it in time for Christmas if you order by tomorrow.
So to do that, you would go to www.mcn.fedup.biz. That's MCN for My Cooking Nook, fedup.biz.
Okay,
And
guys, I am adding
order.
another half a can of water. Can you guys see what's going on in my pot here? Because this is amazing. Okay, beautiful, beautiful,
Dee, I'm
beautiful.
not sure how to say the last name.
Cybernailor,
Yeah.
I think, maybe?
She said that she shared the feed.
Thank you very,
Thank you,
very
Dee Dee,
much.
and
We
we're
sure
glad you're with us.
appreciate that. Thank you.
We also have
Yes.
Tanya Jenkins with us.
Hello, Tanya. Thank you.
And Mindy Buckner's with us.
Mindy
Hey,
Buckner,
Mindy.
thank you so much, Mindy. I hope you're doing well.
And then Penny Austin's with us.
Hello, hello, hello. I can't hear names, so shout them out to me.
Penny Austin.
Penny, hi Penny. Hi Penny's out there. Thank you so much for watching.
Penny said she shared as well.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Okay, guys, I just put a cup and a half of cottage cheese. I want the low-fat cottage cheese in here. It's making it creamy. It's going to make it delicious, and that's my secret ingredient in our nice, creamy casserole today. And look, I just want you to see how beautiful this is looking. Look at this, guys.
So we also had Mabel just respond. She
Yes.
said, fabulous cookbook, normal recipes with normal ingredients. Looking forward to trying the recipes. Love, love, love.
Well, thank you so much, Mabel, and that's what it's all about, is making it easy in your kitchen. Fast, easy, and delicious. And we've had so many people who have gotten the cookbook, who have made the recipes, have trying them little by little, and they're letting me know, hey, I made the chicken and dumplings and it was delicious, and I've made the spaghetti casserole and it's delicious. And if you make anything out of the cookbook, please send it to our website,
Yeah,
and
send
we'll
us
put you
pictures.
on. We'll put you on, even if you take a picture of you with the dish or with the cookbook or whatever. We'd love to have you involved and put you on our website. Mabel, spread the word about the cookbook, and anybody can order it at any time. Go to our website. Chris, tell them again about the website.
One more time, that's www.mcn.fedup.biz.
Okay, I have got a gorgeous, gorgeous casserole that is, I'm going to save that is going in my casserole dish in just a minute. I'm going to kind of let that simmer for a few minutes. Let's see how these are doing down here. Emily, I think those cookies are ready to come
Okay,
out.
Penny is asking, how do I purchase the cookbook?
Okay, Penny, go to our MCN FedUp, MCN, which is My Cooking Nook, fedup.biz, and I think it's the third page is my cookbook store page. And if you just go in, right now we've got the special for $15. You also get a magnet and you get a signature, and it's $15. Of course, there's shipping and handling, but there's a form on that page. Just fill it out, tell me how many you want, and until tomorrow night, we're doing the special. So get in on that, and if you have people that love to cook or need help in the kitchen with easy recipes, get them one too. They make a great Christmas gift. If you're buying for somebody else, tell me who to make the signature out to, because I write a little thing on
It's
the front
probably a
flap.
great cookbook too for like college kids.
Oh, it is. Yes, yes. It is for college
Maybe
kids. For
we're on
yes,
their own for the first time.
yes.
It is a great
It's a
cookbook
great.
for that,
It
and it makes a
really
great
turned
gift.
out to be a great cookbook. The recipes you've seen me do, and what I do in the cookbook is I tell you what episode I did that on, so you can refer to the YouTube page and you can actually, if you need even some more help, some people are like, not so much, they have to actually see it, which is fine. That's
I'm
why
a
I did
visual
that.
learner,
You
it
have
helps.
a visual learner, and you can cook it with me right there, kind of saying, okay, now do this and now do that. And so, you know, that's why I did. Every single episode in there will tell you, well, every single recipe will tell you what episode that was on. So I did that on purpose because I knew that would help me. All right, guys, I have my big pan here, okay? This is huge and it's very heavy. It's oil, okay? I did spray oil, and now I'm gonna dump this all in. Oh, it's very heavy.
So Mabel says she's going to order 3 more for her daughters.
Wonderful,
And
thank
then
you.
Dee Dee says that she's a visual learner.
There you go. So this cookbook is perfect for you because you can literally put me on your little tablet or your computer right next to you, and I can help you do the recipe because it's all in there, what episode I did it on, and we can cook it together. Okay, guys, look at this. Is this beautiful or what?
Looks
Courtney
amazing.
Lowry that just joined us.
Hello,
Hey,
Courtney.
love, yay, I caught you live. I'm a visual learner as well.
Order the
I'm
cookbook.
so hungry.
I'm telling you guys, order the cookbook. I really truly believe, not because it's my cookbook, but it's because it's actual recipes that I've used through the years. They're perfect for in and out of the kitchen fast. I'm telling you, and easy. And the people that have been cooking the recipes are loving them. So do yourself a favor. Order it by tomorrow. By tomorrow, so you get in on the deal that we've got going right now. Okay, guys. All I'm going to do right now, I'm going to sprinkle with Parmesan cheese, because any good Italian knows you can't have, you got to have garlic and you have to have Parmesan cheese. So I'm sprinkling it with Parmesan cheese, lots of it, and then mozzarella, okay?
So Dee Dee just said that's what I like.
And now lots of mozzarella.
The more cheese, the better.
The more cheese, the better. You guys, can you all out there see what I am doing here? And how amazing. Now this recipe, ladies and gentlemen, will be in my next cookbook. This one will be in my next one. So here's the deal. I've already got recipes that I'm gathering for the second cookbook, and I also have a specific holiday one that I'm going to be doing. But I won't put the second cookbook out until I have 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. There's an incentive.
There's the goal.
There it is.
All right, so that means that we need all of you who have already subscribed to invite your friends. Let them know about the channel, let them know about the show.
Right. And just go to the YouTube channel and just like and subscribe.
Yep.
That's it. Get me to 1,000, and you know what? Then we're going to have great things happening. Cookbook 2 is coming out with recipes like I just did. Okay? And this cookie recipe will be in there. There's so many things that I didn't do, that I didn't put. Listen, I've got only 60 recipes in the first book. But we've done 46 shows, and I've got tons more recipes. So I'm wanting the second cookbook to come out. All you guys have to do is get me to 1,000. Here you go.
So Mima just said, while watching the show, I'm on my second hat. Thanks to you.
She's on her second what?
Hat.
Oh, yay! She's crocheting hats for Christmas.
And then Dee Dee just said, what time is dinner? I'm coming in from Florida.
Dee Dee, I'd love to have you. Come on over. Okay, guys.
It might be cold by the time you get
It might be a little cold, but we can heat it up. We have microwave. Okay, so guys, here's all I'm doing.
It's fast and easy and delicious enough. We could just do another round.
This is a 3-ingredient cookie, okay? White cake mix. For those of you who didn't see, it's a white cake mix. It's 2 eggs and it's a half a cup of oil, okay? Baked for 14 minutes, okay? And it turns out to be a delicious, perfect little, like a kind of a spongy, it's a great
They're
cookie.
great soft
Great
cookies.
I do that with chocolate, the devil's food cake, and I put M&Ms in it, and it's just, yeah, they're just great little cookies. So, what I'm doing now is I'm going to just drizzle with, I had a half a cup of powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, and 2 tablespoons of milk, and it makes this nice little icing, okay? And all I'm going to do is this. Watch, guys. You got it over here, Chris? I'm just going to drizzle this on top. Okay, just drizzle it on top. And then I'm going to put just some little Christmas sprinkles. And then you have an amazing, delicious little Christmas cookie. How easy is that? You know, you got stuff going on at work. You've got church functions for Christmas, whatever it is, potlucks. These are the perfect little cookies. Quick, my gosh, they were so fast. You can't even believe it. So Emily, come on over. I'm going to have you do the icing of the cookies, if you will. So
Do you do gold sugars or just the?
I just drizzle this on top, and you can use either one or both, whatever you want to do. So I'll have Emily start doing that. Okay, and while you're showing Emily, I'm going to bring over the drink and show you the drink while we wait for the casserole.
So Courtney just said, I agree with Dee Dee, but I'll be coming from Georgia.
Oh, that's okay. Come on over. Just wear masks. Everybody just wear masks. Okay, this is my raspberry tea today. We brewed raspberry, like actual raspberry tea bags. And I have frozen raspberries inside and lime, and that is... Woo!
It's very good.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Very, very good.
Okay, last night I made a beautiful little loaf of bread that we're going to have with ours. So I'm going to slice this up and let you see how gorgeous this is.
While you're doing that,
Yeah.
just letting you know, Selena Guramad is watching. Hello,
Hello,
Selena.
Selena.
And we have Jeanette Velasquez with us.
And Jeanette,
Hello,
thank you
Jeanette.
so much for joining us, everybody. Listen, we've only got 2 episodes left this season. So next Wednesday and then the 23rd, you guys get in on the Christmas bash. If you're watching right now, I want you to, in the feed, okay, say I'm here so that we can get you in the drawings on the 23rd. We're giving a lot of stuff away for Christmas. So please.
Courtney says, I got my Georgia mask ready.
Okay.
And Vicky just said, oh my God, raspberry tea sounds glorious. It is.
Yes.
It is.
Very delicious.
And then Dee Dee just said, all these Southerners invading your home. LOL. Sure you can handle us?
I can handle you. Come on over.
We're Italian. We're used to.
I was going to say,
all
we're
kinds of crazy
Italian. We have a
people.
big, loud Italian family. Just look at this beautiful. Oh, there is nothing like the smell of fresh homemade bread. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to let the cameraman smell this because
hey.
he's a bread guy.
Oh, yeah, that's
Emily,
it right
Come
there.
on, take your mask down for a
The
second.
one you made with the Italian
I love-
seasonings
I love that.
Yes.
last time was like incredible.
Yeah, that bread
Just
was
saying.
really good.
Yeah, because when you're making the bread in the bread machine, if you do a basic either country white bread or a white bread, I like the country white bread. It's a little hearty or a little thicker. You can add, anything. Italian seasoning, garlic, anything. You could add garlic and Parmesan cheese or garlic and shredded cheese. Whatever you want, you can add in the dough. Turn that on and it cooks it for you anyway.
You
So,
could
I
sweeten
mean,
it
you
or
can-
spice it with
you
cinnamon
can,
or...
you can actually whip up some like bell pepper and onion and stuff, even though it's cooked. Put it in there because it'll be.
Dee Dee just said, my sister was married to an Italian. Best get-togethers and dinners ever.
Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! We know how to give a party. Let me tell you, we know how to do a party. So that's what I'm saying. The more the merrier in this house. You come and eat with us.
We
love
have
that.
Kelly Manco with us. Hello,
Hello,
Kelly.
Kelly. Nice to
Roberta
see
Haight
you.
is with us.
Hello,
Hello, Roberta. And Alex Klein.
Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for being with us today. Don't forget to say hello. I'm here so that you guys, for watching today, are in our drawing. The drawing is going to be held on Wednesday, December 23rd, okay? And we're going to give a lot of stuff away. It's our final show of this season, and then we start up again in January. And there's going to be a few little changes in January, but you're going to have, this year we did 46, 47. Well, by the time I finish with the breakfast stuff this next week, we'll probably have well over 50 recipes from this year, well over. And so next year, next season, which is next year, we've got all kinds of new recipes and everything. What I'm making today will actually be in the next cookbook. So you guys, this has been so exciting for us. And we've had thousands and thousands and thousands of people watching us, whether it's right now or watch it later or they go back later, because you can see every single episode on YouTube. We're having people from all over the world, like literally thousands of people
Yes,
watching.
and we
the show.
appreciate you being here
We
with
are
us. Follow us on
very-
Facebook here.
Yes.
And please go and join us on the YouTube channel,
Yes.
My Cooking Nook on YouTube.
Yes.
Subscribe to that and get your friends and family to subscribe as
Hey,
well.
guys.
And oh my
Hey guys,
goodness.
I'm just watching to see this.
Ooh, that looks great.
Mabel said I can't get the order to submit.
Okay.
And then, let's see, Mary Halsey just said, I love how everyone loves and encourages each other.
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
absolutely.
Do you have my pot holder?
Yeah, do it. Courtney said, how do we get in the giveaways? And
Okay.
then
Just
Terry-
by being
and
here.
Terry just started.
Okay,
watching.
Courtney, all you've got to do right now on the feed is say, hello, I'm here, so that we know we can make sure we get you. And then Elizabeth will write your name down and you'll automatically be put in the drawing for the 23rd. And we hope everybody watches on the 23rd because it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. Next week on the show, don't miss next week because I'm making a big Christmas breakfast. Because you know, I don't know about you guys, but when we do Christmas morning, usually we open our gifts, you know, it's not super early because none of us are like early birds. But we do, I still put out a Christmas breakfast spread. And so I'm going to be making a whole bunch of stuff. And then on the 23rd, I'm going to show you how to make my fudge, which I've never given that recipe away. Never. I'm going to do the fudge, and I've got some other nice, neat things that we're going to be doing. So for the next 2 weeks, do not miss the show. Okay, guys, look at this. It's bubbling. Oh my gosh.
Smells amazing.
That is a beautiful casserole.
Oh yeah.
Okay, can you see this? Can you get right in there and see that?
I
Amazing.
can. Ooh, yeah.
Holy cow. And you can see all on the edges because everything was cooked. So the edges are all bubbling and it was perfect because you know what I did? Instead of just putting it in the oven for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, I just put it on the second rack with broiled. And it browned the top, and I've got all bubbles, and this thing is ready to eat.
And
So,
those crispy edges are the best.
we're ready to eat. We're ready to eat. Right here is ready to eat. I'm going to butter this, my beautiful homemade bread. Okay. That's going to go on my plate. Oh, or I'm going to throw it on.
Or you can throw it.
You know, I thought I'd throw it on my plate. Come on over, guys. All right. I am going to, oh, I need a spoon. Hold on. You can keep looking at that, Chris.
Okay.
So Courtney just said, you got me at fudge. My hubby just made some peanut butter fudge that tastes just like the inside of Reese's peanut butter cup.
Ooh, that sounds
That
great.
sounds amazing. Dee Dee said enjoy, and then Mima said don't forget my drink, please.
Okay, yes, I'll bring her some. Okay, so I'm going to, now, normally, I will tell you this, with a casserole, it's kind of better to let it sit for a little bit, and as it cools just a little, you don't want it cold, but as it cools a little bit, it kind of all
Condenses
comes
it.
together. But for the sake of, you know, you guys seeing how it looks and everything, I'm going to go ahead and taste it because I'm very excited about this. And you know what? I'm going right here because this is crispier.
That's what I do
I'm a
for
crispy girl, so look at this, guys. Look at this. Now, see, here's the thing. That is amazing. But you see, I want you to look right here, Chris. You see this liquid here? As it sits, it will absorb into the noodles, and it'll be more like you can actually slice it, like a lasagna would be. That's what this would do. But for right now, I'm eating. There you go. Look at this, guys.
Christine Mooney, you got here just in time for
Just
dinner.
in time to see me eat. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. Today we made our Italian, it's a ground turkey, you can use ground beef, noodle casserole. It's very, very easy. And you cook everything basically in one pot and then dump it in a casserole dish. Put Parmesan cheese and mozzarella and broil it in the oven. We've got homemade bread. We've got a raspberry. It's kind of a raspberry tea, but with a gosh.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, Elizabeth says it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. I got some.
Got a
wine in
little
it.
lime zing with
And
it.
wait, I gotta get a cookie. I gotta get a cookie.
Oh yeah.
Dee Dee said, and I had a boring tuna sandwich.
Hey, I love tuna sandwich.
And then I love
Nothing
tuna.
wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong with tuna. Okay.
Tuna melt with bacon.
Tuna melt with bacon.
We'll do that
Okay.
next time.
Okay. And here's our delicious Christmas cookie, 3-ingredient cookie that literally you can whip up in a few minutes and have it for any occasion. Okay. Here we go. All right. So now I get to eat, and it's very hot. But I don't care because I like hot food. I don't like cold food. All right, so I've got a piece of meat, I've got a piece of noodle, I've got some cheese, I've got a little bit of the cottage cheese, and I've got a tomato going in one bite. Let's see. Woo!
Holy moly.
I'd say you scared the cat if we had one, but
That is delicious. This will be in the next cookbook. We're going to explain all of that stuff. Okay, so I'll give you guys some food in just a minute, girls. Okay, so here's the deal. Next week, okay, did you get everybody's name?
I believe
I
I
want to
did.
make sure if you're out there right now, okay, right now, and if you haven't put I'm here, hello, whatever, so that we get you into the drawing on the 23rd, please do it right now before we sign off, okay? Next week, we're doing a Christmas breakfast spread. Bread pudding, and this is just going to be a whole bunch of different delicious things that we would normally eat Christmas morning. And then the following week, I'm going to do my real Christmas specialties, which you'll have to tune in to see.
I
What?
think I know one of them. The
What?
Honey balls.
Perhaps. Anyway,
come
you
on.
have to tune
You
in
have
to
to.
see what we're doing. And that's going to be, the 23rd is going to be our final show only for this season. We'll be gone for about a month. And then we're going to come back and we're going to have new recipes and just we're going to add a few things and blah, 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 and all that stuff. But you'll have to tune in. Thank you all for joining us today here on My Cooking Nooks. Fed up, fast, easy, delicious. We love you guys. Happy holidays. We'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.